Look around your home. That TV, that car, that deed to your land. You believe those assets belong to you, protected by law. That belief is an artifact, a beautiful, dangerous lie they are actively erasing. For years, the globalist elite have been whispering their chilling plan from the gilded cages of Davos. The infamous World Economic Forum quote shoved down our throats: "You will own nothing, and you will be happy." But there's a cruel, cynical addendum they never articulate. The true final destination of their great reset. You will own nothing, and you will live in your parents' basement because you can't afford the rent on the globalist property. In this deep dive, we are exposing the complex web of control, the digital, financial, and ideological chains they are building to execute this future. Pay attention to the digital IDQR code. I'm going to show you how this seemingly harmless code is the master key to your digital cage. The official narrative, pumped out by every mainstream news outlet, is benign. It's sustainability, the circular economy, and the convenience of the subscription model. They highlight the positive side of renting everything: less waste, less responsibility. They cite that 2016 essay where the author declares, "I don't own a car, I don't own a house, I don't own any appliances or any clothes. Everything you considered a product has now become a service." But this is the crucial distinction. When you own a product, you have rights. You can sell it, modify it, or use it to generate wealth. When a product becomes a service, you have obligations. You are a tenant. You pay perpetually, and the terms of use can change overnight. The smoking gun is the philosophical shift they mandate, from the citizen as an owner to the citizen as a licensed user. This isn't about saving the planet, it's about centralizing power. Ownership is the bedrock of individual liberty. Take that away, and your freedom disappears with it. The implementation of this new feudal system relies entirely on two things you must understand right now: the central bank digital currency and the digital ID. The CBDC is not money as you know it. It is not private, it is not fungible, it is programmable money. Meaning the government, or the unaccountable banking cartels pulling their strings, can set restrictions on your funds. This isn't just about money, this is about total control. Klaus Schwab explicitly connects the dots, stating that the fourth industrial revolution is characterized by a fusion of technologies that is blurring the lines between the physical, digital, and biological spheres. The fourth industrial revolution provides the means to monitor and monetize your every action. Your smart devices, your medical records, your carbon footprint, your transportation data, it all feeds into the master database. The Internet of Things quickly becomes the Internet of Compliance. We've detailed the technological blueprint. But who is the architect benefiting from this grand transfer of ownership? It's not the government you vote for. It's the corporations they answer to. The housing crisis, the food crisis, they are all intentional accelerants. What I'm about to show you ties the WEF's agenda directly to the destruction of the Western middle class, making the parents' basement the only affordable outcome. You won't believe the connections. Before we name the players, if you recognize the system is rigged against you, hit the like button and subscribe to the Endgame channel. We are the only ones broadcasting the truth. The rulers of this new world operate under the banner of stakeholder capitalism. This is code for abolishing the accountability provided by free markets and constitutional law. Under this system, the largest banks and corporations become the de facto regulators. They enforce ESG scores not just on other companies, but on you. If your personal compliance rating drops, your bank can and will cut you off. This is the true power behind the digital ownership score. This is the final link. The digital ID is the gateway to all services, and the CBDC is the weapon that grants or revokes access. Think about it. If your funds are programmable, they are controllable. If you buy too much fuel, your funds for the month could be capped. If you attend a non-approved gathering, your access to transportation services could be temporarily suspended. This is not some futuristic dystopia. Pilot programs and white papers for this are being tested by central banks globally right now. To fully grasp the intent of owning nothing, we must look at the common patterns of destruction they are imposing on the pillars of wealth accumulation. This involves a 3-column grid appearing on screen, illustrating the systematic dismantling of traditional wealth. The first pattern is the attack on food and farming. They use environmental regulation to bankrupt small, private farmers, forcing consolidation into massive, centralized, corporate-owned food systems. The second pattern is the attack on transportation and energy. They push climate agendas that make private car ownership and reliable, decentralized energy sources prohibitively expensive. This forces reliance on public, controlled, or subscription-based services, further centralizing control over essential resources. The third pattern is the attack on housing. They facilitate institutional investors and hedge funds like BlackRock and Vanguard to buy up every single family home on the market. This turns citizens into permanent, non-equity owning renters, stripping them of a fundamental path to generational wealth. The common thread in all these patterns is the elimination of the middle class and the centralization of all productive and tangible assets into the hands of the elite. This is the mechanism that ensures the basement is your future. Now, what happens when you resist this system? In a CBDC digital ID ecosystem, your opposition costs you everything. Your social credit score determines your quality of life. If you dare to question the narrative online or attend an unauthorized protest, your score drops, your mortgage rate rises, your ability to book a flight is revoked. They don't need police, they have algorithms, they don't need a jail cell, they have financial isolation. We are being herded into a system of perpetual financial servitude. The loss of ownership means the loss of equity. Without equity, you have no leverage. You are financially vulnerable, completely dependent on the system for your daily existence. The historical precedent is clear. The idea that a utopian collective will provide for you is a fantasy. As economist Ludwig von Mises warned, private property is the instrument that makes man the master of his own fate. Take that away, and you are nothing more than a slave to the state and its corporate overlords. This is not just a conspiracy. This is a deliberate, methodical attack on the foundation of Western freedom, the right to own the product of your labor. The only way to own nothing and be happy is to have no soul, no ambition, and no desire for autonomy. The subtle weapon they wield is the promise of convenience and the threat of global chaos. They want you distracted by culture wars and fear. While they consolidate every tangible asset on Earth, the digital ID QR code isn't for checking your vaccine status. It's the license plate for your compliant existence. The Great Reset is not an economic recovery plan. It is the blueprint for a neo-feudal digital plantation where the elite are the landowners and you are the tenant farmer. Your resistance starts today. Do not comply with the digital prison. Fight for tangible assets. Invest in decentralized technology. And most importantly, educate your neighbors. If you're ready to stand against the Great Reset and secure your independence, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What concrete, non-digitized asset are you securing to protect your freedom? Share this video. Join the resistance. The end game starts when you stop playing their game.